bought a thing to do a thing with. This is the thing. This is the thing. It goes on that thing. I've been wanting one for a while. I found one on my buddy Michael Cox's website. I'll put a link somewhere. This thing is made by, I can't pronounce it. You can get this at broncofactory.com. I gotta put it on, but first I got some stuff that needs to be done to that, because I don't want to put these fresh shiny bits on nasty rusted up bits. I got a lot of work to do. First thing I gotta do, get this sucker off. It's only got 2 bolts, it needs 3. I should probably find a new stud for this, but I can't be bothered. Just jammed 3 of my fingers. Ouch. I think I want to get that off too. Aye. Aye. Cool. Got nuts and washers running everywhere. I must still remember how this thing goes on. Decided to take the latch mechanism off too. And this thing is mixed standard. It's really annoying. Ow, hot. Had a spring and spring it in there. I'm going to regret that. Might have made a colossal error doing that, but whatever. This is what I need to get cleaned up. All the paint's come off, most of it anyway. So got some flappy discs. Now the question is, do I want to take it off and risk nothing mounting up the way it came off, or do I try to do it in situ? If I take it off, I'm going to take it outside, and it's outside here. It's like it's fitting a Schwarzkopf or something. It is windy, probably 35-40 mile an hour straight up sustained. So I think I want to stay inside and do this. We'll see what happens, right? It's an 80 grit flat disc. Should get the job done, I think. After about 30 minutes worth of grinding, killed both of my 4 amp hour batteries in this, and had to switch to the corded variety, which is a lot more faster, a lot more dangerouser. It latches, and now we look about like that. It's far from perfect, but perfect enough for who it's for. So I'm now going to switch the most unpleasant part. Hand sanding. I don't wanna, but I gotta. I'm not gonna make you watch. Well, after about 15 or 45 seconds, I got bored with that and blew out half a quarter sheet of sandpaper and tried to tear a fingernail off, stubbing it against the thingy what's it. So I cleaned it up with some of this and one of those, and now I'm just gonna be done with it. I'm bored with it, so I'm just gonna splash some paint on it and go from there. And I got the first coat of this stuff on. I like this stuff. It's really hard to mess up, and you can see before you freak out, it is satin, so it's gonna go dull mostly. It's almost too nice. I don't know what I'm gonna do about that, but for right now, I'll let it dry. I'm gonna get into a more ventilated area for a little bit, because woo, even though both garage doors are open, I'm kind of fuzzy. Be back in a bit. This is the Solo spare tire kit thingy I picked up from Bronco factory. It did not come with instructions. There's only one way to put it on. Three bolts gotta come out. This guy here, and that guy there. Then these little guys. That spaces the bracket out. Then this guy here can only go on one way. That's that bit installed. I'm not going to tighten those super tight just yet until I get the other piece put on. This guy here is pretty straightforward. You literally just need a 10 mil for those guys and a half for those guys. I need to do some adjustments. Good enough. Remember the Sproingen in here that I said was going to bite me trying to put it back in? Well, it wasn't that tough. Of course, I overthought it and compressed it with a zip tie and a clamp meant for woodworking, and I fed it in through here, and this thing wouldn't stay latched because it was holding this thing like that, because I'm dumb. So I figured out all I had to do, there's the spring there, it hooks there and just rides in there. So started the bolt and then kind of just force the spring in with my finger and force the bolt through it, and it works. Piece of cake. I think I'm going to dust a little bit more paint on it and put it the rest of the way together and be done. The last piece of the puzzle is this guy right here. Just have to remember how it came apart. Derp! I don't know what the time frame was on that getting done, but it's done really fast. It's going to save me some hassle when I park this thing, not to have the spare tire carrier flopping in the breeze. Now I'm just going to mount the spare and hopefully not jam up my fingers again. So how does this Solo spare tire carrier work? Really need two hands. You pull this little guy here. It's got a little spring-loaded thingy, and it'll lock in 3 separate places automatically. If it needs to go further for whatever reason, it won't, because that's as far as the old one or OG one goes. But that's the position I'm most likely going to use it in. I'm going to close it, pull it, shove it, boom, piece of cake. It's a product I've been wishing I had for a while. Now I got it. So check out Bronco Factory, look for the Solo spare tire retainer thingy, and pick your up one if you need one. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. I figure you guys know enough about my sticker window by now. I don't need to explain it again.